Greetings, this is Bevin. I'm an intuitive business mentor for empaths, lightworkers, and mystics. And I'm so pleased to be bringing my series, 17 Concepts for Launching Your Spiritual, Holistic, or Creative Business. So today I'll be sharing just one short tip for all of you budding entrepreneurs out there. So let's dive right in. Our topic today is experiment, pivot, and experiment some more. So what I tell my clients is in those first 3 years of business, experiment like crazy. I'm 5 years in and I'm always testing out new ideas, trying different ways of serving. Beta testing, which is coming up with this like minimally viable product or service, only spending just a few hours putting something together, then going out there and inviting people to come in and try it out and give you feedback and give you testimonials. I ask potential clients to take surveys to learn what they need and what they're willing to invest in. This includes testing out a variety of marketing channels. In the beginning, I just encourage those who are in my wisdom circle for novice entrepreneurs to pick one marketing platform for spreading your message as you currently understand it. But as time goes on, you will expand and you can say, okay, does this one work better for me? Am I getting more traction here? Do I want to move into doing videos or a podcast or writing a blog or whatever that may look like? You will improve how you speak about what you have to offer by doing it often. So I get on these videos and it looks like it's really slick and very easy for me. And of course, I've been teaching for many years. But when I first started making videos, it was awkward and I did a lot of editing and I would be like, And then I've just learned as time goes on, with practice, you get mastery. I can tell you all the different things that I've tried. And some of them have worked really well and some of them were like, not so much. And I just use it as information. So I've taught live workshops. I've taught online webinars. I've done self-study courses. I've ran free Facebook groups. I co-hosted a retreat. I launched a subscription-based community. I offered intuitive card readings at holistic fairs. I sold coaching packages. I booked 6-month membership clients and was the host and guest speaker on numerous online summits. So you can tell that in the time I've been in business, I've been like, what about this? What about this? What about this? And I find what I like and what I enjoy. Teaching is one of those things that just really lights me up. And I really want you to have a business that lights you up. By trying different vehicles, different platforms, different ways of expanding yourself out into the world, you'll learn what resonates specifically with you. And most importantly, where the clients who are attracted to you hang out. And as you continue to grow this, as you continue to experiment and then pivot and then experiment some more, a solid business structure will begin to reveal itself as a combination of some of those things you tried at the beginning and some that you keep honing. And you'll become more and more focused. So I want to turn now to the Sacred Rebels deck, which we've been using for this series. It's an amazing, has an amazing set of messages for spiritual entrepreneurs. And I've just been pulling right off of the bottom. So this is the card that came out, which was focus on the light. And it's so, so important, the messages that are coming directly from this, the energy, the vibration. I love this metaphor of the sunflower. The sunflower begins as this small, tight little bud, right? And it starts to open itself. You begin to see the petals emerging, and it has this little core essence in the middle. They're pockets that are ready for the seeds when they're ready to grow. And it gradually opens itself and opens itself. And, inside it begins to form all of these seeds, these nurtured seeds. And you see this entrepreneur holding that light, but they're not really sure which of those seeds are going to take root, which of those seeds are going to be tasty to eat, which of those seeds they might be able to plant for the next year. But they're holding the light. You can see that she, or it could be him or they, this is not gender specific. There's really not a lot of information in the middle. It's just this beautiful vision for what it is that you're creating. And if you continue to hold that, you continue to tap in to that vision that you have, your sunflower, your sun is going to expand and grow, and others are going to start noticing. I mean, sunflowers are some of the largest flowers available. My mother used to grow these huge, giant sunflowers when I was a child, and I was in awe. I would sit and just look up at them. And so this is what will happen as you begin to open yourself, as you begin to experiment and say, well, what if I did this? And what if I did that? And the more that you put yourself out there, the more opportunities that will actually come to you. Once I got onto one online summit, other people saw me on that summit, and then they invited me to be on their summits. And then I'm thinking about, actually creating a summit of my own. So this experimentation and then just kind of tweaking and seeing what happens and getting this, this good data, from actually going through the experience. So I don't just do things in my business. I actually observe myself going through it. I observe what's happening in my body. I observe the feelings that I have come up. I observe how I collaborate with other people. I observe how I show up in the world. And then I begin to tweak and hone and craft this into something that's more focused. And that's what I'm encouraging you to do as well. This is the journey and the process that I take people through during my year-long business mentoring program, the Wisdom Circle for Novice Entrepreneurs. We start at this little bud, just this passion, this idea, and I help people to open themselves, to begin to put their message and their voice out there, to begin to beta test things, to begin to offer paid programs and services, and see what it is that's possible. And the whole time as a group, we help each other hold that light and focus on the positives and celebrate everything that's happening. We combine the earthly realm. The sunflower needs a strong foundation, the right soil, a deep root system in order to be able to grow and expand, which is our spiritual realm and our light out in the world. So I invite you to schedule a 30-minute Zoom chat with me. And we'll just talk about your business ideas. What is your little bud right now? What seeds do you want to cultivate and scatter out into the world? And we'll explore whether the Wisdom Circle might be the right support system for your very first year of business, which is so crucial. I've included the link to my online calendar with this video. And I just honor and I encourage you to shine your light, to begin opening that bud, to begin focusing on those things that light you up. And you do that through trial and error, through experimentation and pivoting and experimenting some more. I look forward to chatting with you. I can't wait to hear what's on your heart and on your mind, and I'm bringing you more of these tips in this series. Thank you, my friends, for shining and focusing on your light. Namaste.